Hello, this is TT,
And this is Qwim.
and we are back with Deliver Us from Evil. Now, last time we chose Michael over Playboy there, Satan's spawn.
And he stormed out, and he actually gave us some more information.
Yeah, lots of backstory, which was nice. Now we've had our moment with Michael, and now we're back with the German. So let's continue on, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Fräulein. You too, Michael.
Sorry about that.
Did you two have fun with your little tat-tat? Whatever your thoughts are, cease them. How do you know what I'm thinking when you haven't even said anything? No. I do not know what they are, and I most definitely do not want to know what they are. But they cannot possibly be anything good. So cease them.
Ace only chuckles in response, clearly relishing the way he irritates Michael.
Some people live in the fire.
The two of them are complete opposites, and Ace clearly offends Michael's sensibilities.
He is an archangel.
I turn towards Keldrin, focusing myself. Keldrin, I was wondering if you could help us out with a little something.
Oh, is that so? What is it that you'd like to ask?
I think that we could use your help. Do you know anything about this whole affair?
Anything you say? Oh, Fräulein, did I not say that communication is highly important between people who are working together? Be more precise.
Well, we don't know anything about how the butterflies work apart from the basics and what they look like. Do you know anything about the origin? Something dark passes over Keldrin's eyes, and I scoot a little closer to Michael on instinct.
Is that all you wish to know about? If you can't even do such a simple thing on your own, I will have to question your capabilities. No. It is not a question of capabilities, but information that we do not have. Is that not what you deal in? Indeed, but perhaps there is a little something I can do for you. Something more substantial than information. He's going to try and get us pregnant.
No, he's not.
Oh yeah, he's going to give us an injection.
Wait, really?
Of course! Despite what I can only assume my uncle's charitable description of me is, I am in quite the helpful mood.
It seems both men have their own preconceptions of the other. If only Michael had seen firsthand how accommodating Keldrin was when I first arrived. If only Keldrin knew of Michael's real feelings.
Undoubtedly, you are one of the most annoying Nephilim I have had the displeasure of knowing. More than you know, I can assure you. Come now, Michael. Scrolls of me do not count.
Michael bristles, growing more agitated at Keldrin, but the man interrupts him before he can retort.
Before I solve this silly issue for you, however, there is one thing that needs to change.
Imperiously points to Michael's golden armor.
I can't possibly have you going out in what you're currently wearing. If you go out as you are now, you would probably look like a lunatic at best, and obviously an angel at worst. Yeah, Playboy's gone. I am imagining he's going to get a change of clothes.
Although I wholeheartedly disagree with the lunatic part, I agree that you probably need some new clothes, Michael. It was ridiculous the whole way here. We kept getting so many stares.
I am aware of that.
What do you want to wear?
Man thong. Anything will do. I have no interest.
I know it's just a disguise, but it would be nice to put at least some thought into it. You do have to wear it for a while.
Man thong.
I hear a familiar voice from behind.
If you're talking outfits, I had just the perfect one. I have no doubt you are less than trustworthy. Oh, how you wound me. I'm not so heartless that I'd choose something so purposefully humiliate you in the public eye. In fact, Keldrin and I worked especially hard to choose the perfect outfit for you. Surely you must be jesting.
After glancing at Michael's dour expression, I turn back to Ace. I'm a little apprehensive myself, but I'm trying to remain optimistic.
Man thong.
What did you have in mind? I'm probably going to regret this.
Here you are.
Ace hands Michael a bag, a smile playing on his lips. Taking the bag, Michael peeks inside. I lean over to snatch a glance as well.
I suppose this will do.
Look at his face. With how the clothes are folded, it's hard to tell what they really are.
Yeah, don't trust.
How about you change into them and we can see what it's like? Michael nods, heading to a different room to change. A few minutes pass before he comes back.
Aha!
Oh my gut feeling was right.
You know, though, it's fetching. Well,
It
them
says
stars.
stud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't help but stare at Michael, my mouth slightly agape at the sight before me. Michael, being the one inhabiting the clothes, is the only redeeming feature.
Oh, yeah, no, he wears them well. Well, what do you think?
You look interesting. That's at least an accurate way of putting it, with how he is wearing a top that clearly looks a couple of sizes too short. Is this fashion on Earth? I can't help but think that despite the ridiculousness of the outfit, he looks rather dashing.
Oh, yeah.
When I look over at Ace with incredulity in his eyes, Ace simply shrugs like he's containing laughter. Keldrin isn't any better.
You'll look much better. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wait, I say we need to spoil our cool archangel.
Ace approaches Michael but puts a pair of sunglasses on him.
I like it. So this is how humans normally dress? It appears they enjoy indulging in interesting fashions. Right. You can go out into the streets now and flaunt yourself. This is the current trend.
Is it really, though?
Now that's resolved, it's time for me to prove my loyalty to you, Uncle.
Michael takes off his sunglasses, still disbelieving of Keldrin.
And just how do you plan to show your loyalty, Keldrinin? Oh, Keldrinin, that is rather serious.
Keldrin glares at Ace before he squares off facing Michael.
I may be able to capture one of those blasted bags of yours, if that'll cease your doubts concerning me.
Everyone, including Ace, is visibly shocked by this statement. I feel Michael stiffen next to me as this goes contrary to his beliefs. He must be completely taken back.
How is that possible? Let's not worry about the details, shall we? You want your proof? Give me a moment, you'll have it. Hang on, Cal. This can be about right, Ace. Just leave this to me.
Despite his confident tone, I have a bad feeling about this. The butterflies must be dangerous, and yet Keldrin is going to simply capture one. Keldrin starts to turn to leave and enact his plan, but Michael stops him.
Wait, I will come with you. You as well, Kitty.
Of course. It makes sense to witness the scene, as seeing is believing, and if Michael wants me there, I feel compelled to come along.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Not to worry, I'm not planning to catch a butterfly out in the open, so this little show is exclusively for you and your friend, Uncle. You had better not deceive us, Keldrin.
Michael's distrust is still palpable.
Palpable.
Which is understandable considering that he told me. But I hope this can convince him to be open-minded about Keldrin, even just a little, if that will help soothe his worry. With a small seed of hope planted in my heart, my eyes follow Keldrin as he moves to open the window.
This seems like it's going to be staged. That's just a gut feeling of mine. It's totally going to be staged.
He closes his eyes, standing completely still. Neither I nor Michael dare interrupt him. We observe as Keldrin whispers something inaudible to himself.
Come on, Daddy, give me that butterfly.
A few moments pass before his outstretched hand begins to glow a faint black and red. That's
demonic energy.
Despite the development, Michael's voice remains calm and his expression cool, giving him a noble air befitting an angel, but I can still feel a hint of surprise. Keldrin is capable of using demonic powers clearly, but with angelic blood flowing through his veins, I believe it also has a high risk of harming his body.
Aha.
Of course, he may become fallen. Keldrin's figure doesn't waver, but upon closer inspection, he seems to be breaking out in a sweat, the energy taking somewhat of a toll. He's exerting quite a bit of demonic power. Is he going to be all right? Despite his nature and the suspicions cast upon him, I'm still worried about him. I'm about to warn Keldrin to listen to his body, but I stop when I see certain flutter of crimson. That's
a butterfly. Or should I say, the butterfly.
Michael's tone drops. He doesn't bother to conceal the grimness of his voice. Michael making such an expression is quite the statement. The butterfly's energy is quite strong. I stare at the butterfly until it rests itself on Keldrin's index finger. The butterfly's crimson wings contentedly flap up and down. It's practically thriving off that demonic power emanating from Keldrin.
Well, you're going to catch the butterfly while still here? I have no plans of holding this forever.
We're right. Every second of me staring at the butterfly is another second of Keldrin suffering under the burden of demonic powers. I grab the box I'd brought with me from heaven, opening the lid and approaching the butterfly cautiously. When I feel that I'm close enough, I sweep the butterfly into the box without touching it, promptly sealing it so that it can't escape. Suddenly taken away from its little paradise, the butterfly struggles uselessly, unable to break free. Keldrin's hand is no longer emitting that glow, but his complexion is visibly paled.
Keldrin alone or with Michael? I think we need to do Keldrin alone.
Yeah.
Michael's going to be hostile toward him.
I rush to Keldrin's side, eager to ensure that he hasn't harmed himself too much. I hope he's okay. Handling demonic energy must take a lot out of him, and it was gracious of him to go through this for the sake of the investigation. I hesitantly rest my hands on Keldrin's shoulders in an act of reassurance. Is there anything we can do to help?
If the energy has greatly affected you, I am sure there is some way we can assist you.
It's nice to see Michael express his worry for Keldrin.
I'm quite fine. Thank you for your concern, Fräulein. Uncle.
Keldrin shrugs his hands off of his shoulders and straightens them.
Well, unlike certain angels, I am a very busy man. Enjoy a little bug gift.
Despite the clear exhaustion settling on his voice, Keldrin turns to leave with the same composed poise as before. Ace appears frustrated at the turn of events as well as concerned for Keldrin's well-being. He rushes after, the form of the retreating man. I hope you'll be okay. I'm sure he will. I turn to Michael, butterfly box in hand. Michael?
Hi. Keldrin will be fine. He has angelic blood and is stronger than you know. I would be concerned too, were it not for his power.
Nodding in response, I raise the box so I can see the butterfly more clearly. Once struggling, and now seems to have accepted its fate of being sealed inside the box. Now that we have a butterfly in our possession, we can take a closer look. What do you think?
Ooh.
Michael peers inside the box to observing the look of the butterfly.
Examining the pattern on the wings, this could be tied to an incubus or a succubus. The markings would suggest such a thing.
Keldrin had similar thoughts about the wishes being manifestations.
This would seem to confirm it. The butterflies are a way for the concubine to collect desire.
Right, I'm glad we have a better idea of what we're working with, even if it is such a horrible thing.
There is still a lot for us to learn. Do we have a place to retire to?
Keldrin set up a place for me. I imagine there will be a place for you there too. Keldrin seems to own the complex.
Not going to be sharing a room?
Michael takes in the ostentatious surroundings, then considers that I have said and rolls his eyes.
Lead the way, kitty.
When we reach the apartment complex, we found a room available for Michael, and we decide to recuperate before regrouping tomorrow and continuing to investigate. Michael bids me a polite goodnight as we part ways. In my room, I pat down my pillow and throw myself on the bed, getting comfortable for a night of sleep. It has been such an eventful day and so unlike anything in heaven.
Yeah, I would assume
As I close
so.
my eyes and drift off, I think of the strange reality of being a human and of having a human Michael sleeping in the room beside me.
Okay, well, that was certainly exciting. What a way to end the day, knowing that a naked human Michael is sleeping in the room next to us. So close.
Whatever, he may not even sleep that way.
I don't know. I mean, he's out of his armor, and it does say stud on his shirt. So, maybe. I don't know. But that was certainly interesting. I cannot help but feel that Keldrin is set that all up. I think Keldrin's working for the bad guy, which is sad because I still really wanted us to work with Keldrin way more than Playboy and way more than Michael, to be right honest. So, that's just my thought. I think we're going to find... I don't know. My prediction as of right now is that we find that Keldrin's the bad guy, and because he has demonic energy, maybe he's made a deal with the succubus or incubus. Who knows?
Yeah.
Any predictions, Qwim?
I don't think it was completely staged. But I do think he has something to do with them more than what he is telling us.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be willing to share information, so I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for joining us. This here is TT.
And this is Qwim.
And we will catch you on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.